Let's get going.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Greetings, noble emissaries of the League. Have you made up your mind about joining our cause?
Of course, my lady. Even if your word wasn't enough, the group you're leading has certainly proven they are deserving of our trust. For one thing, when push came to shove, you stood on our side against the Empire, allowing us to stop the horrific plans of their technomancers. Furthermore, I hear you were able to resolve a tense situation involving an Inquisitor in a most diplomatic manner. We just wish you had reached out to us earlier instead of relying on Free Phoenicia. Your ties with the Merchants Guild are questioned by many. The noble families have not been able to make a unanimous decision, as is usually the case. But curse them all. This is no time for their childish ploys. The army of the League stands with you.
Gotcha.
Just a little walk.
Let's get going.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Sounds interesting.
Jomana, what a surprise. Good to see you in good shape, putting your troops to a noble cause.
I've been doing great since your intervention. Thank you. My people are eager to fight whatever's connected to that motherfucker you got out of me. It's an honor.
We are counting on you. This is a chance to redeem yourself in the eyes of the world.
Damn right.
Gotcha! Let's get going. Gotcha! Sure, why not?
Sure. Sure.
Let's get going.
Greetings, General Adelias. Were you able to reach a decision?
The false prophet decided to show up. And to think, you just walked straight into our camp. At least it saves us the hassle of going after you ourselves.
Do I need to remind you that we're meeting here under a truce?
You dare to lecture us. You have the audacity to insult us, our emperor, the capital, and all of that while claiming to be our lady? Soldiers, let them taste our steel!
Enough! You swore an oath coming here, And yet you dare to draw your weapons on me?
Tell me, Oracle, which of the League nobles paid you for the gig? Your act convinces no one.
Even in the face of evil that threatens us all, you are unable to look past your hatred. Leave this place at once and don't return. You've clearly proven that you can't be trusted.
I think that's everyone. For a diplomatic endeavor, that was way more taxing than I anticipated.
Once we are ready, we should catch up with our group. They deserve to know all the details before we proceed.
Gotcha.
I am still beyond impressed with what you've managed to achieve here. I didn't think I'd live long enough to see the Empire and the League even consider holding peace negotiations.
You are changing the tides of history now, kiddos. And I hope that you remember I'm here for you if you need me.
This wouldn't be possible without you.
We managed to form a strong, formidable army thanks to our diplomacy and choices we made along the way. I never doubted our strength nor our reason.
So, what now, Oracle?
I've prepared the maps and orders to be passed on to our allies. The Chained One is bound to a place called the Dark Boar, and that's where we'll draw his hordes into battle.
Great. Let's be off then.
No, we will not be joining them. As our allies draw the attention of our enemy, we shall strike at the Claw's hideout.
Is this really a good time to split our forces? Shouldn't we focus on binding the Chained One?
That's precisely why we'll assault the fortress of the Claw. There's a hidden pathway in there that will take us straight to the Organte's prison.
What? Why? How do you even know so much about this fortress?
I was there many times in the past, after I founded the Claw.
Pardon?
The Claw's purpose was to guard the Organte and prevent its escape. Unfortunately, they couldn't withstand the pull of chaos once I was gone.
That changes nothing. What matters now is that they are a threat, and they must be eradicated.
Correct. We will cut the Claw's leader down, and once our enemies are headless and confused, we will take care of the Chained One.
Sounds simple enough.
Seriously, Cestia. We're off to defeat the leader of a doomsday cult and slip into the prison of a world-eating alien through the kitchen door. Not a single part of this plan sounds simple.
We can do this. I believe in you people. More than I ever believed in anything else.
It will take our allies some time to organize, regroup, and reach the Dark Boar. In the meantime, we should make sure we're well prepared and focused on our goal. If you have any other matters to attend to, now is the time. Once we reach the Claw Fortress, there will be no coming back. Not until it's over. This place has changed. I can barely recognize it. When I established the Claw, this fortress was supposed to be an archive rather than whatever it has become.
It looks rather vacant for a supposed fortress.
Most of the Claw's forces must have already marched for the Dark Boar. Good. Our army will meet them in battle while we make sure to root out any stragglers.
Shouldn't they be concerned about the supposed back door to the Chain One's prison?
Its existence was not a fact known to most members. Only the highest ranking and most trusted among the Claw were privy to it. It appears that as they succumbed to darkness, this knowledge was lost, kept a secret by the previous generations of Organte's wardens.
This must be hard for you, knowing that the people you trusted to keep our world safe turned against you.
It is, but not because I feel betrayed. I simply wish I had found a way to save them from corruption. It was the growing influence of Organte's hunger that forced me to fragment my consciousness. I can only imagine the hardships they endured before eventually giving in to its whispers.
So what you're saying is you actually pity them, after all they did.
Yes. It is one of the reasons why we need to deal with them first. They've been suffering for way too long.
On it.
Let's get going.
Mm-hmm.
Out of my way.
Trouble ahead.
Roger.
Sounds interesting.
Shouldn't have messed with me.
I've got this one! More trouble on our way.
Right. Hostiles.
Follow me.
On it.
Sure.
Parry this.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
We don't have all day.
Let's get going.
On it.
Just a little walk. You asked for
Perish. One down.
this. Just no choice. Knowledge is the key to victory.
Come up it!
What's the plan?
Anyone else? Didn't break a sweat.
Sounds interesting.
Right. We don't have all day.
Gotcha.
There should be a vault behind this door, though it looks to have been sealed with Organte's magic. If we can dispel it, we may find something that will help us in the coming fight.
On it.
Yeah.
We don't have all day.
Gone with the wind.
Let that be a lesson.
They left us no choice.
Right.
Follow me. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
On it.
Sure.
Here I come. You shouldn't have messed with me.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
One down.
Come up here.
Sorry about that.
Got them.
Let's get going.
Follow me.
It feels strange to see the Claw through the lens of victimhood. I don't know if I can sympathize with their supposed suffering knowing they killed my family.
You don't have to pity them, but you should know that even they are part of something far bigger than mortal comprehension. If it makes you feel better, I can tell you that Kayla
Look.
is conflicted about it as you.
Can't tell if it's reassuring or quite the opposite.
Stay down.
Perish.
Got him.
I'm taking you down.
Cover me.
Let that be a lesson.
One down.
There's no choice.
Out of my way.
Anyone else?
We don't have all day.
Yeah.
On it.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Careful, enemies up ahead.
One down. Got them.
Come up it.
Let that be a lesson.
Follow me. On it.
Right.
Sure.
On it.
Yeah.
Here they are.
There they are.
Didn't break a sweat.
We don't have all day.
Mm-hmm.
So, this reality anchor we found. Couldn't the Claw just use it to release the Argente?
Thank you. I was afraid I was the only one who didn't get it.
While the reality anchor is the key, I am the key bearer. One without the other is but half of a solution.
Sounds like they got their priorities straight.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Sure.
Follow me. Yeah. Watch me.
Gone with the wind.
Perish.
Shouldn't have messed with me.
On it.
More trouble on our way.
Right. We don't have all day.
Sure. Take that!
Stay down. One down. Parry this. On it. Out of my way.
See a target.
All right, we'll do it the hard way. Sure, why not? Seriously? More?
One down. Perish.
Stay down.
Gone with the wind.
Here they are.
Come up in. Gotcha.
Follow me. Yeah.
Sounds interesting.
Sure, why not?
We don't have all day.
Let's get going.
Just a little walk.
Right.
Didn't expect to see you this soon. The irony. The key and solution to all my problems obediently coming to me, unasked.
It pains me to see how far the Claw has fallen. You shouldn't have to pay the price of my short-sightedness. You went astride from your path. At least now I can finally release you from the Organte's grasp.
Spare me your fake remorse. I act of my own free will. I chose to serve my master. Can you say the same about the puppet that acts as your vessel?
Enough of this nonsense. This bastard evaded us twice. I'm not waiting around for him to run away again.
Fools. Why would I leave? By bringing the Oracle to me, you've doomed your ridiculous quest. She is the only thing keeping my master's chains intact. I admit I underestimated you at the capital. I'm glad you were so kind as to let me rectify that mistake. Killing you here will be so much easier.
There they are. Let's get started.
Let that be a lesson.
Anyone else?
They don't stand a chance. Got him!
What do you propose?
I'm taking you down.
He is dead. Just like that. We killed him.
Our goal here has been fulfilled, and so has your revenge. The head of the Claw is no more.
They'll never recover from this blow. I'm proud of you, and I know your parents are too.
I'll be honest with you, I expected to feel something. Right now, I'm just exhausted.
You're still in shock, boy? You can't lose your spirit right before the great battle.
We can't slow down now. Take a short rest as I open a passage to the Dark Boar. It's not over yet. Mal, can you hear me?
Kayla, is it you? Where's the Oracle?
We don't have much time. Malachi, listen. There are things she's not telling you. She plans to keep the Organte chained, to bind him to you. But as long as it's here, our world will never be safe. And neither will you, Malachi.
Hold on. I don't understand. What do I have to do with all this?
She needs you to complete the binding ritual, but there is another way. The reality anchor is what keeps this monster here in its physical form, but it can also be used to banish it, possibly even kill the Organte.
But, wait. If it's possible, why would she keep it a secret?
I can see into her mind, Malachi, and it's just different. She cares about our world, but not like we do. For her, it's just one of many, a speck in the infinite universe.
She wants to keep the Chained One here, to use it against its kin when the time comes. In the grand scheme, Jean is...
What are you saying, Kayla? What am I supposed to do?
I don't know, Mal. I don't think there's a right choice to be made here, and I'm not sure how the Oracle would react were you to oppose her. But don't let it stop you from doing what you believe is right. I just want you to know that in the end, our fate will be in your hands, little brother. You alone can make that choice.
Kayla? Is everything all right? Are you in danger?
The passage is open. We can go now. Is something bothering you, Malachi?
My lady, can I perhaps ask you a question?
Go ahead. Ask me anything.
What will happen once we get to the Chained One?
Be not afraid. I will make sure we proceed in the right direction, and the world will be at peace once more.
Follow me.
Yes.
The battle has already begun. Our army served its purpose. We ought to focus on the task at hand.
Do you think our allies can stand their ground?
We've united two great armies. I'm sure they can hold out long enough for us to reach our goal.
Whatever happens, I refuse to give up now. Are you with me?
Damn right. Just one final push and it's all over. Just think about how we're going to celebrate once we're done here.
I'm pleased with your determination, Malachi. After all, you will have a great role to play in this. Greater than you may have anticipated.
What do you mean?
You've held on to the reality anchor we found near the tower, correct? I can sense that you've already attuned to it.
Yeah, I've got it right here. So how do I use it to stop the Chained One from breaking out?
When the time is right, you will know what to do. Just focus on what our task is.
To bind the Organte.
Precisely. Don't worry. I'll be there to guide you. I won't let you fail.
I don't doubt that. Come on. We've drawn out most of the Chained One's forces, but there's bound to still be some enemies in our path.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Watch my back.
I feel your uncertainty, Malachi. I can see your pain. Let me help you.
You asked for this.
Got them.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
Didn't break a sweat.
Let that be a lesson.
Did anyone else hear that?
I hear it. I think it's caused by our proximity to the Chained One. We started to experience the same symptoms that drove its followers to obey it.
They have a completely opposite effect on me, then. If I were to listen to that all the time, I would bury myself alive.
You don't hear them all the time, then?
Pardon?
Kidding.
Cestia, this is serious!
But you believed me. That's funny.
All right, that's enough. The faster we get through, the sooner we get rid of these noises.
On it.
Sure.
I commend what ails you.
The path is blocked. We won't go further unless we deal with the chaos batteries that power up the gate's circuit. The Claw manipulated the infrastructure we developed to siphon Organte's energy. It's a shame. Such enlightened souls were mutilated to act against their purpose.
So you participated in the construction of this place?
This Organte was brought here partially on my behalf. We were looking into ways to weaken it, but with time, it proved too volatile to be safely contained. That being said, yes, I did participate in making sure this place is a safe vault. My only mistake was leaving it unattended.
Aren't we doing the exact same thing now? How can we not expect it to slip out of our control again, eventually?
We can't. There's no denying that this creature will always remain a threat and a burden to John. But the Claw were able to keep it in check for centuries, and the knowledge we gained in the process may let us save countless worlds.
We all have a role to play. Huh.
Exactly. Come now, we shouldn't linger.
On my way.
Move fast.
Got it. Perish.
Shouldn't have messed with me.
Watch me.
Is not telling you everything. Do not trust those who keep secrets.
Stay down.
You asked for this.
Forward.
Knock him out.
One down. On it.
Dominate.
On my way.
Repositioning.
Watch me.
Is it just me, or is the air here getting thinner?
I don't think it's the air. It's magic. It seems to tug on the integrity of organic matter, bodies included. Best case scenario, we'll start getting nosebleeds soon. Worst?
I think we get it. How do we stop it?
They are focusing chaos magic through some kind of an amplifier inserted in the circuit. We must destroy them, or else the pressure might compress everyone in its radius. Not just us, but our forces are in danger.
Understood. Let's look for those devices, and let's do it quickly. Time is of the essence.
Keep moving and nobody explodes.
Out of my way!
Come up in!
One down.
Repositioning.
I've got this one! Knowledge is the key to victory. You asked for this.
All right, we'll do it the hard way. All right.
Take that! Watch my back!
Ending this world is the start of another, a new beginning.
Let that be a lesson. Stay down.
Easy pickings.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
On it.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Gotcha!
We don't have all day.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds interesting.
Follow me.
Sure.
This gate is the final seal separating Jean from the Organte's corruption.
So this is where it all ends, huh? This whole journey of ours, one way or another.
I feel weirdly out of place. Like I don't belong here.
I have not seen this chamber in a long time. I can only assume what's waiting behind it. Malachi, the time has come. After we subdue the Chained One, you must be prepared to use the reality anchor. Once an opportunity presents itself, I will activate it, and you are to channel its energy to bind the Organte.
What if something goes wrong? Do we have a plan B?
You can't doubt yourself now. We must follow the ritual to the letter, or the universe is doomed.
And they say I'm a ray of sunshine.
This is not a joking matter. Any other outcome will bear unfathomable consequences.
So what happens then?
The Organte will be bound to you like a ship anchored to the shore. The power of the anchor will keep you from aging so that you can shackle it on this world for as long as it takes.
Wait, hold up. Does it mean that...
I'll live forever. And the Chained One will remain here, tied to me and constantly wreaking chaos as it does now.
Yes. Though his powers will be greatly suppressed once we complete the ritual. I don't ask this of you lightly, Malachi, but it is the only way.
But why me? I'm just a guy.
You're more than you give yourself credit for, Malachi. You have grown so much since I first met you. I know your resolve is strong enough to resist the Organte's temptation.
What about you? You've chained it once. Why can't you take up this burden?
The threat of the Organte is much larger than Jean. I must attend to matters of great importance far away from here. Each of us has a role to play in this fight. Besides, I do not possess a mortal form necessary to bind the Chained One here. Doing so would make me inseparable from Kayla, and that wouldn't benefit any of us.
That's a valid concern. You promised to return her after all. All right. I know what I have to do.
Thank you, Malachi. If that's all you wanted to know, I shall now begin removing the seal. Take a moment to rest and be ready. Once it's open, we must act quickly.
Those whispers, this place, everything. This is not how I imagined a life of adventuring. Can't back out now, can I? Oh well, how scary can a famished cosmic horror really be?
We've been through worse? Huh, not really. But we can make it. I believe in you.
It feels strange, doesn't it? Standing here in a place so monumental, yet so alien to the world we know. It must be hard for you. When I was in the military, I never enjoyed giving orders. I've issued way too many wrong ones, but I find solace in following yours. You and your sister have led us well. I'm sure that whatever you decide in these final moments, it will be according to your best judgment.
Thank you, Vaso. Your friendship means a lot to me.
I can assure you that the feeling is mutual. Now, don't let me hold you for too long. You've got a world to save.
This thing really is insatiable. Still so hungry after devouring the Empire whole. We have a whole country to rebuild once we're done with this. I hope you're ready.
Yep, that's Leon I know. Why don't we finish cleaning up one mess before we get into another?
What can I say? The work won't do itself, and it just so happens that I'm a better architect than a fighter. Won't stop me from giving it my all, though.
That's it, huh? Don't you die on me now, you hear?
I wouldn't dare. Thank you, Cestia. I'm glad you decided to hang around.
You've been there for me, and I'm here for you. Till the end.
Malachi, I feel like I said it many times already, but I want you to know that I'm proud of you, boy. You and your sister both. Once it's all over, City of Bones will greet us with a drink and a song. But before that, it seems like, you'll have quite a choice to make. All I ask of you is to try and make sure we all make it back together. It feels like we've taken enough risk already.
I'll do my best, Ben. Thank you for being there for us. We wouldn't have come here without you.
It's nice of you to flatter an old soldier, but you never needed me to guide you. You've grown into remarkable people. I know you'll do what's right.
Let's get going. Kayla? Is that you?
Yes. The Oracle went dormant, but I don't know for how long. Have you made up your mind?
About the anchor?
Yes. Are you going to bind yourself? You are aware of the consequences, right?
If I follow through and bind the Organte to myself, it'll stay here for good, won't it?
That's right. And so will you. You will live forever, but never be free of its influence. Not really.
But if I banish it, do we know if it's enough to kill it? And what about the Oracle's plan?
There are many unknowns. We can't be sure what happens, and the Oracle may not take it well. But you'll be safe, and so will our world. At least for the next few generations.
How would I even do it? Can I really impose my will on the reality anchor?
The reality anchor is just a tool, a conductor. It'll bind the Organte to you if you let it. But if you don't, the Chained One will be forcibly extracted from our dimension.
Got it. So I can either gamble with the fate of our world, or save it, and possibly doom the whole universe in the process.
I'm so sorry, Mal. I wish I could take this burden off your shoulders. But I trust your judgment. Only you can decide how it all ends, and no one, not even the Oracle, can make this choice for you. I know you'll make the right call. In the end, you always did.
The seal is lifted. We are going in.
This is it. Everyone, follow me. No way.
Quickly now, Malachi. You need to...
Wait, look. What's this? Is it?
No. It's impossible. He's dead. I saw his corpse.
Witness. But a fraction of the power only I can grant you.
We're nearly there, everyone. We got this far. He can't stop us now. We killed him once. We can do it again.
I've got this one.
be fine. Forward.
Stand a chance.
Stop struggling. Huh. Trouble.
This is it. No more obstacles. We end it now.
Malachi, now is the time. Everyone, if I may ask you to give us some space.
Are you sure you'll be fine?
It will be over soon. Don't worry.
All right, have fun.
So this is it. So this is it.
Malachi, what? No. No! I thought I had made this situation clear to you, Malachi. Why? Why would you do this?
I had to take matters into my own hands. You don't belong in this world. All this death and destruction wrought by the Argante is your doing. You brought it here and kept it in a cage with us as its prey. This experiment spiraled out of control. Someone had to pull the plug.
It pains me how wrong you are. I tried my sincere best to explain to you the danger we are all in, and yet you still fail to see the bigger picture. The only thing that I am to blame for is making the mistake twice by trusting humans to do the right thing. But what's done is done. I shall take my leave now. After all, I don't belong in this world, and I overstayed my welcome.
Stop, wait! What about Kayla? You promised to return her.
And I still hope to fulfill that promise one day. But the consequences of your decision leave me no choice. Right now, I need to focus on making up for all that was lost today.
Wait, no! You can't do this!
I'm sorry. Farewell, Malachi.
Kayla!
As the last echoes of the Argantha's banishment fade into the air, the people of John are left alone to pick up the pieces. With no oracle to guide them, they must carve their own path through this uncertain future. In the absence of the Emperor, new leaders emerge to guide humanity. Recognized as a hero of the campaign against the Chained One, Malachi quickly rises to prominence. Following his parents' footsteps, he becomes an influential figurehead, leading the change into a more democratic society. Soon, from the ashes of the once great empire, the human republic is born. Malachi grows into a suave but just politician.
His actions are always driven by the desire to ease the suffering of his people, no matter the cost. Although some may doubt his unorthodox methods, none can deny his unwavering dedication. Kayla's fate remains a mystery. After the Oracle left with her body, she was never seen again. Though she sacrificed everything to protect the world from the Organtha's grasp, her legacy lives on, inspiring future generations with her selfless courage. Knowing that the Organtha's kind is still a looming threat, the people of John are forced to look past their differences and beyond the horizon. Eventually, the world has been brought together through diplomacy, in no small part thanks to Malachi's efforts. Hard compromises had to be made, but a brittle peace was finally established. After all, the world was rid of the Chained One's machinations, at least for the time being. In the following years of peaceful existence, the memory of the Organtha fades away, eventually reduced to little more than a legend. Few people, including Malachi and his companions, remain vigilant and conduct secret preparations for when the Chained One's dark brethren set their eyes on John. In the wake of Organtha's fall, the Empire's remaining officials bore the weight of their abstention from the final battle. Their power was swiftly stripped away as the country transitioned into a republic. The Imperial era, now a somber reminder of humanity's darkest hour, stands as an indelible stain upon the annals of history. Through their pivotal role in bringing down the Chained One and its hordes, the League ascended as a dominant force and a beacon of hope. As the world seeks to restore harmony and embrace its arcane roots, the resurgent sway of magic takes precedence over technology. As both sides of the recent conflict learn the true face of the city of Free Phoenicia, its merchant lords quickly lose the influence they once abused to manipulate the course of history according to their whims. The Free City may have flourished in a divided world, but in times of peace, there can be no place for their economic oppression. The clans of Blue Hand, unlikely heroes in the war against the Chained One, gain unprecedented recognition and even some degree of respect among the major powers. Their ranks quickly grow, drawing in all sorts of outcasts and vagabonds. Under Joe Mana's steadfast leadership, they abandon their ruthless ways and forge a society that thrives on strength and unity, but never forgets the scars of their past. The City of Bones suffered heavy damage in the assault orchestrated by the Claw. However, thanks to Malachi and Kayla's efforts to fortify it, none of the destruction proved to be irreparable. Emerging from the ashes, the City of Bones rises with renewed strength and fortitude. The one thing that was irreversibly lost in all the hardship was the city's spirit. Faced with adversity, its citizens learned that to survive, they must cut corners where possible, even at the cost of others. After all, the law is nothing but a set of rules made by the strong to control the weak. What started as nothing but a group of misfits turned into a team, shaped by the perils they faced together and prevailed. The crew led by Malachi and Kayla comes out victorious from their battle against immeasurable odds, an experience that will change their lives forever. Relieved of his self-imposed duty to take care of Malachi and Kayla and avenge their parents, Benedict returns to the City of Bones. He leaves running the city guard in his deputy's capable hands, applying for a council position himself. He finds his new duties as rewarding as they are exhausting. Vaso reunites with surviving members of her old squad, hoping to make amends for her past. She offers them aid and a fresh start, a way out of the military life that brought upon them nothing but misery. She devotes her time and resources to support the veterans of the recent war, regardless of the side they served on. Cestia takes up Lord DeLuca's offer to join him in the revitalization of their ravaged home, hesitantly accepting the fact that it brings certain positive changes as well. One day, as she oversees the construction of the company's mines, she defends a nearby village from a group of roaming bandits. Surprised by its people's gratitude, she settles with them, finally finding solace. Leon undertakes his most ambitious project to date, the restoration of the old Empire's capital. He achieves the impossible, actually surpassing its old grandiosity. Even then, he is never truly satisfied with his work and spends the rest of his life trying to perfect it. The city remains the center point of the human republic for centuries to come. Having experienced all that adventuring life has to offer, Kim returns home with a newfound purpose. Together with her father, they work towards empowering the youth to reach outside the rigid structures of their secluded community. As years pass, Malachi never ceases to miss Kayla. Her memory inspires him to do everything in his power to aid the people who rely on him and prepare them for what the future brings. On some warm, cloudless nights, he looks up to the stars, wondering what fate befell his dearest sister. He never lost hope that she would one day return to him, until the very end.